I'm Alleyah, and I'm happy to be a part of Avid Learning's online initiative to keep audience and consumers engaged in a time like this. I host and curate a series of concerts called the Baithak Revival Series. The Baithak, if I were to translate literally, it would mean the salon, and the title says so. It's the Indian salon. You could call it your sitting room, your living room, your drawing room. But a Baithak really is that. It's where you invite people who are like-minded, who have similar interests, and you also invite an artist who could be a vocal artist or an instrumental specialist of any stream. It could be a sitar, a tanpura, a tabla, a sarangi, along with vocal arts. And you have a gathering of like-minded people who are listening and enjoying music that this artist is to perform. And that is a close, warm, intimate environment of a Baithak. And it's the exchange between the artist and the audience that really makes all the difference, as opposed to sitting in a really large arena where the artist is so far away from you that you can barely understand the tiny nuances that the artist is talking about or is singing. The Baithaks as we know them now, or as we have grown up with, were actually darbars in the royal courts. If I were to really take you a little back in history, we know of Amir Khusro as one of the stalwarts of poetry in the 14th century in Alauddin Khilji's court. That was the first time that a ruler or a Raja or a Badshah actually started patronizing and taking care of the creative community. We go forward a little in time, and in the 16th century in Badshah Akbar's court, we know of another stalwart who was the court musician, Mian Tansen, also known as the father of Hindustani classical music. So in those days, I imagine, and if I were to look at a lot of miniature paintings of that era or of that time, we see this whole, the ambience of an artist with an accompanist singing to an interested group of people in the environment of a court, of a Badshah's darbar. Now, the whole tradition of the Baithaks actually in the modern times, post-independence, when actually Hindustani music saw a little bit of a stagnation because there were no patrons, there were no people propagating or promoting artists, or there was no way to make it economically viable for artists to really continue with their dedication to the arts. But now things have changed, and things have started looking up for the artist community, because now we are experiencing concerts in a large-scale environment and also in a moderately or a medium-sized environment of say 500 to 700 people, where the Baithaks have come alive again, where the whole interactive music sessions have come alive again. And now we've gone one step forward. Now the digital world has taken over, and these Baithaks have gone back to being in your own living room, like this video, where I am sitting in my living room and I am talking to an audience sitting in their living room, and it's distant, but it's still a slice of the same thing. So if you were to it'll be interesting to see how, when I have curated Baithaks, it'll be interesting to see how the artists have kind of translated that whole culture into the current scenario. And I'm going to show you a little bit of a rehearsal that I had recorded when I was hosting a Baithak some time back.
तो रंग हम कैसे डाल रहे हैं, वो अंदाज है इसका. तो रंग हम एक दूसरे से लिपट के डाल रहे हैं या थ्रो कर रहे हैं, गुलाल थ्रो कर रहे हैं, वो सारी चीज़ें आप गा के बता सकते हो। डालूंगी रंग, पिचकारी जैसे डालते हैं, और अगर हम आपको लगा के डालें डालूंगी 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 डालूंगी, तो फिर रंग सांवरिया अब बहुत चलाई पिचकारियाँ।
After that piece, I'd also like to share with you a little bit of the concert that was our first edit at the Opera House with Avid, with an artist who was a Sufi vocalist. So amongst many art forms, not just vocals, there are so many artists that we know of who are in our immediate environment who will be, I think, most happy to share their art form in a close, warm environment, and that's what A Baithak really is, and it is continuing to evolve. Thank you so much.
जिस तन लगिया, जिस तन लगिया, जिस तन लगिया, जिस तन लगिया, जिस तन लगिया इश्क कमाल, जिस तन लगिया इश्क कमाल, नाचे नाचे बेसुरते बेताल, इश्क कमाल, इश्क कमाल, इश्क कमाल। जिस तन लगिया इश्क कमाल, जिस तन लगिया इश्क कमाल, नाचे बेसुरते बे